What rights do families of students with disabilities have in schools? Have you ever wondered what rights families of students with disabilities have when it comes to education? Understanding these rights can make a big difference in ensuring that children receive the support they need. Let's break it down in simple terms. Families have specific rights that are designed to guarantee their children receive a free, appropriate public education in the least restrictive environment. These rights come from federal laws, especially the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. One important right is the ability to participate in the education process. Parents and families are key members of the Individualized Education Program team. This team is responsible for developing, reviewing, and updating the educational plan tailored to the child's unique needs. Families can share their thoughts, express concerns, and help shape the educational goals and services their child receives. Another essential right is the notification and procedural safeguards. Schools must inform families about the safeguards that protect the rights of children with disabilities and their parents. This includes providing a copy of these safeguards at least once a year and whenever there is a new evaluation or proposed changes to the child's services. These safeguards outline parents' rights regarding consent, dispute resolution, and confidentiality. Families also have the right to access their child's educational records. They can review and obtain copies of these records within a reasonable timeframe, usually within 45 calendar days. Parents can request explanations of the records, and they can be assured that these records are kept confidential. When it comes to consent, parents must give informed consent before the school conducts an initial evaluation or provides special education services. They also have the right to refuse services or request changes to the educational plan if they feel it is necessary. If families disagree with the school district's decisions, they have the right to dispute resolution. This means they can file for due process, which involves a formal hearing before an impartial hearing officer. Families can seek remedies like compensatory services or reimbursement for private evaluations if the school does not provide appropriate services. Under certain conditions, families can also place their child in a private school and seek tuition reimbursement from the public school district. However, they must show that the private placement is appropriate and that they cooperated with the public school. Privacy is another important right. Schools must keep the child's records confidential and inform families about who can access these records. For families parenting with disabilities, knowing these rights is essential for effective advocacy. Schools have a responsibility to communicate clearly and support families in their participation, recognizing the diverse needs of disabled parents and those parenting with disabilities. Practical steps for families include regularly requesting copies of procedural safeguards and educational records to stay informed. Actively participating in Individualized Education Program meetings ensures that the child's needs and family perspectives are represented. Seeking support from advocacy organizations can also be helpful if disagreements arise. Families should know they can request evaluations or services and have a voice in decisions about their child's education. Understanding these rights creates a framework for inclusive family involvement. It helps ensure that children with disabilities receive education tailored to their potential while respecting family roles and contributions.